So as you guys know, I'm a decent movement player at Rivals if you watch my shorts, or maybe if you follow my Instagram. So I get a lot of questions sometimes about how I do the movement I do with specific items. Like grenade jumping, slide jumping is pretty easy, but I have a few movement techs that some people really just don't use. I don't think I've ever seen some of the movement tech that I use be used against me in a game. So today I'm going to be teaching y'all my movement tech. Lego! Alright y'all, so I feel like the first movement tech that everybody should learn inside of Roblox... I've never inspected this weapon. So I feel like the first movement tech that people learn, obviously like, they get the fist and they double jump and all that, but I don't think people realize how good double jumping is in Rivals. Like just having a loadout like AR, handgun, fist, and grenade, like the default loadout, right? If you hit like a grenade jump, which is something I'll teach you guys later in the video, the double jump carries that momentum, as you can see. Other double jumps include bow, daggers, and fist. The double jumps do stack in this game, so you can 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple jump in the air. A certain playstyle that I use for clips I post on Instagram and shorts and stuff is I will use grenade launcher or bow. So I'll use bow for this example, daggers, knife, and warhorn. And on arena is when this playstyle really shines, because you have these ramps like this. You want to slide jump off the ramp with warhorn active, and then you could use this to juke out your opponents. Anyways, so the next movement tech that I feel people learn is obviously maybe just like slide jumping to carry faster momentum, which, slide jumping's, yeah, it's good. It's a good movement tech to learn. But people don't really peak off of slide jumping on ramps. Slide jumping on ramps carries so much vertical momentum. Just slide jump on it, you can peak off of this. Like you can go peak like that. But something I don't see people doing a whole lot is slide jumping into the ramp. With the way that movement works in this game, honestly, I don't even know really why this works the way it does. But if you slide jump into certain ramps, it carries the momentum you do from the slide jump. So if you slide jump in the air and double jump, you keep that horizontal momentum that you're building from the slide jump. So if you slide jump into a ramp, it carries the momentum, and you could double jump with the momentum. You could use it to hit backstab, stuff like that. Now doing this on its own is very good for juking. However, slide jumping into a ramp really shines when you're using 2 items. And let me show you what those items are. First one, and my personal favorite, if you grab your warhorn, blow it, no diddy, and then slide jump into the ramp, you get insane momentum. Like momentum of a grenade jump almost. If you combine this with the triple jump I used earlier, you can do this. I went from all the way over there to all the way at the range over here. I don't know why people don't use it. It's actually just like the best movement tech there is in general. Now, the second useful thing you can do, you throw a grenade here and go like that. If you do it properly, you can get some good momentum on it. I'm better with the warhorn ability with it, as you guys can tell. But yeah, you can get momentum like that. It's very crazy if you do it with your double jumps. Grenade launcher jumping is sometimes a very odd specimen of itself. It can be very strong if you do it right. When I see people grenade jump, they just go bam, maybe do this a few times, and then they get like okay speed, like that's good, right? And that's if you really know. So grenade jumping in general, something you kind of just have to get used to rather than learn. So when you jump, you can't just go like that, because that'll lose your momentum. You have to know when to shoot your grenades and when not to shoot your grenades. If you time it wrong, you're just gonna lose all your momentum. If you're higher momentum going vertically, like falling down, you're gonna want to shoot closer to the ground. Rather than being inside of the blast, you want to be on the outer side. So you see how it's kind of like an AoE circle-ish, like half sphere? That's how you want to do it. So if I do this and I fall, I shoot here, and that's how I carry my momentum from falling. You want the grenade to hit the ground where you will land on the top of it. You want to slide jump into it. I don't see a lot of people slide jumping into their cannon. It gives you so much more momentum. Like, bam. One more movement tech that I personally use is not actually a movement tech, but more of a loadout. So I like to use grenade launcher, daggers, knife, and satchels. Grenade's good, but satchel, if you do it correctly, you can travel an entire map loop combined with the grenade launcher. So, I'm going to be showing you guys some rollouts that I like for some maps. You guys can use them in your games. This movement is primarily used from me for backstabs, but you can also replace the grenade launcher for a sniper, AR, stuff like that. Whatever guns you want to use, you can swap. Alright, so the first rollout I'm going to show y'all is the arena rollout for a ramp. You can get to a window. You can get practically anywhere on arena with this rollout. And all it requires is Warhorn. That's the only item. You can use, let's say, bow, daggers, knife, and Warhorn. This is my usual loadout for this map when I'm going for backstabs. You're going to want a Warhorn, slide jump into the ramp, go here, double jump, and boom, you have a free backstab. A bit flashier of one, and one that goes way faster, is if you Warhorn, slide jump, get to the edge of this, slide off, and then backstab turn around here. Anybody on this ramp, unless they're like in this corner or maybe like right down here, is gonna get backstabbed just because of the range of the knife. It's very, very powerful. But you can also just slide jump off of this with Warhorn. You don't have to go to ramp. You can also slide off and get a stab on this window. It's very, very powerful. That's why I say I don't know how more people haven't found out this movement tech where you can just slide off of ramps. For my next rollout, we're gonna be utilizing the satchels and the grenade launcher. If you throw it on your satchel and do your satchel movement, and also use your grenade launcher movement, you can travel the entire map and you have a double jump to spare. It's very, very powerful. Let me get that to you. All right, guys, so that's the powerful movement tech that I wanted to show you. However, I do have a bonus round of movement tech that I want to show you guys on a different map. For my last bonus round of movement tech, this is one that I've barely done. It's also a very, very fun one. If you go to Crossroads, any double jump, I like using triple jump. You have to go travel, so you can't really backstab with this. What you're going to want to do is go to this trampoline. I recommend Warhorn to get to here as fast as possible. And you're just going to jump, right click, go off this, and sometimes if you do it correctly, it will launch you flying like that. Except it will go even faster. It is such a powerful movement tech if you can master it. I haven't done it in a game yet, but yeah, you can race around like that. It's so fun. I love it. It's great. All right, everybody. So that's it for the movement tech in this video. If you guys want something more technical, like subspace, trip mine, scythe, jumping, I don't know what it's considered, I can also do a video on that. If you guys want maybe a better rollout guide, because there's still some that I haven't taught anybody really yet that I use in my private matches. If you guys want to join my Discord server down below, we do giveaways sometimes for skin crates. I host gameplays. You guys can join me maybe to win some skin crates. And if you ever see me in game, shoot me some appreciation and I'll gift you a skin crate. See you guys later.